Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, December 9th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, my expansion is a matter of personal responsibility. And today, kind of an overall quiet astro day, again, in the daily transits, but, big but, the yin energy is feeling very, very spicy. There is some very spicy energy, and we are meant to honor the spiciness of the yin. So we will dig into the yin spice. Let's start with these transits, and then we'll dig into the yin spice. So we have the moon finishing up in Aquarius, moon connecting to Aquarius, moon conjunct Jupiter in Aquarius, actually. That's happening early in the morning, while many of us are sleeping. So if you are somebody who watches this the night before, this is a really good night to visualize. Take some time, listen to your vision, listen to the calling of your vision, listen to the vibrational nature. How does that vision make you feel when you envision what you want the world to look like, what you want your life to look like, what you want your communities to look like, how you want to connect with others, how you want to connect with spirit, how you want to connect with your spiritual roundtable, any of those energies. Really take the time to dig into that, because Moon and Jupiter, between being able to feel the feeling of it and like expand in that visualization, super powerful energy. And Jupiter is going to be finishing up over the next about 3 weeks. This transit in Aquarius. So we really want, because it's not coming back for another 12 years, so we really want to like firm up this energy, because it's only going to be expanded further when Jupiter moves into Pisces. But we want to get this foundation laid. We then have the moon squaring Mars. Again, really early hours, but you know, I know some places of the world this is alive and kicking time. That square with Mars. Anytime the moon and Mars connect, there can be temper tantrums. Now, this may be stuff that has been repressed for a while. Between Mars and these final degrees of Scorpio and the moon in Aquarius, which is like suppress. I don't want to go there. Good things, right? This may be some latent stuff that's been hiding somewhere within you that the Mars and Scorpio is like, this isn't going to hide anymore. So do be aware. And again, this is something that if you are sleeping during this time, it can come out during your dreams. You may wake up feeling a little latent energy of it as well. May be feeding into some of the yin spice that I mentioned. So getting Spice Girl songs in my head as I'm speaking about yin spice. Anyway, but those things are happening, at least for the States, early morning hours, really affecting dream time, sleep time. We have the moon shifting into Pisces, 6:53 a.m. Pacific time. Moon in Pisces takes us to a new level of daydreamy, connecting to spirit, remembering how important that energy is. And then there are no other major transits through the day, except the spice, bringing on the space. Now, I will tell you, between Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Pisces energy, we may be feeling expansively esoteric. So take your time to wander in those fields. In fact, the top of the cards, I have the inner voice card. So it's a really good time to connect into your intuition. I would say it's a really great time for reading, that kind of thing. I also have the laziness card and the going with the flow. I mean, I'm even going to add this in, moment to moment. So it really is more of a pick your pace kind of day. Take it easy, flow with it, and see how spirit's like guiding you. I love when Tosha Silver talks about spirit dates. I don't know if that's what she calls them, but she's like, all right, you know, at any turn, left or right, or keep going forward, you know, really letting spirit guide her, and the amazing places that she's ended up. This is great energy for that. So if you feel like an adventure of that sort, this energy could work that. Let's talk about this yin spice. Okay, so I mentioned yesterday, Venus and Pluto are coming together in a conjunction. Venus is at 24 Capricorn, Pluto is at 25 Capricorn, so they are there. So the yin energy in this place is taking responsibility in power, being empowered. And let me just say, this doesn't matter if you are masculine, feminine, non-binary. We all have yin energy to one degree or another within us. And so this is just recognizing, empowering the yin, your intuition, being guided by that, moving in a way that's not necessarily linear, that doesn't necessarily make sense, but trusting in that unfolding. So we're called into that power. That being said, if there are places this yin has been disempowered within you, that Pluto energy can get a little ragey. It's also interesting because even though Mars is not completely feeding into this, the Mars in Scorpio energy is still feeding into this and can add a little volcano action to it. We may be feeling a little Pele energy in there. So do be aware of that in the background. So that's one hand of the yin spice. The other yin spice is we have a combination of the North Node, Lilith, and Ceres all hanging out in Gemini. So the North Node is like, this is our call of destiny, the direction we're all called to move in. But with Lilith there, Lilith always reminds us, go your own way, do your own thing. People are going to say, they're going to talk mad stuff about it, right? It doesn't matter. This is a call to you. Now, Lilith conjunct the North Node. This definitely can be a change of events. It may be different than what you had planned, and that's why we are going with the flow. Moon in Pisces, Sun in Sagittarius, just rolling with this energy. Now, Ceres there is actually really beautiful because Ceres brings a nurturing vibe to the situation. And so that may be the case in this as well. There may be things that you feel called into, newness that you're being called into, that you're feeling unsure about. And so that Ceres energy is like, okay, you may not be ready to take these steps, but let me nurture this idea. Let me nurture and empower, coming back to that empowered word, this part in you that is feeling called on this adventure. So even if you're not ready to take those adventure steps, we are nurturing that energy. Again, feel called to recall this moment by moment card. You know, the action may not be right now. laziness and going with the flow. The laziness card is like, there's stuff to be done, but right now, sit, chill, relax, ground in, connect. That will help. I also love that I have the friendliness card for today. So whether this is about reaching out to your friends, finding friendliness and harmony in the universe in general, or just being friendly to yourself in regards to your own needs, see where friendliness applies for you. So that's it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.